right way. I'm turn this up a little bit. You can go fuck with the game. I put you on this thing. I put you on the game. I want you to know we on our way now. And we gon' treat the world like a playground. One side rule the world. Mm-hmm. 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 All my life I'm never doing bad shit. Put a nigga in the cash or a casket. That's it. Yeah, I was down, but I'm up now. Reppin' from the bricks back to whip, back to uptown. Had a bag, but I ain't mad. I got the bag, a lot of cash. I got a mask. I'm on your ass. I want to stash. Don't make me put your shit on blast. That I made me some figures by fucking with niggas who bustin' with dope. Plus, I see how the dope from the old school. Let me go. Yeah, I turn it up and went by coast. In the summertime, where am I soon? Stepping on it like I was supposed to. I've been in bed, put your dogs down, just remember that. Alright, real quick, right? It's almost dinner time in my household, as we do. My wife is in there cooking. I'm sitting around in the crib or whatever. Got me thinking about some stories. I said, you know what, man? I've been watching a few of the stories from some of these other, gentlemen that did some time. And, yo, listen, there's nothing to glorify. Oh shit, we got a visitor. Hold on a second. Come grab that. I forgot we got a visitor coming in. Go open the door. What are you doing? Anywho, first and foremost, let me just say that, man. This jail shit ain't nothing to glorify, man. There's nothing special about doing time. Um, if you're doing time, I mean you ain't do something right. You got caught, you got locked up. That means you're not too savvy. That means you're not the smartest. That means you made a mistake somewhere. Hey yo, son, you go in that room and grab me a bottle of water. My room, please and thank you. So yeah, let's just get that out the way, man. I seen a video yesterday. Some dude was talking about. He was talking about a rapper that I love. This particular rapper. I love this guy. He's definitely top five. He's definitely in my top five. Might be in my top three. Um, but there was a discussion about the fact that this gentleman never did time, and so his the authenticity of his lyrics were in question because he never did time, and I was just like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, how can you, like, my man, you can't glorify the fact that you got caught. I got caught. That's stupid. There's dudes out here who dead ass had a run, a long run, years, 10, 20, 30 years. Ain't never seen the inside of a jail. Never seen the inside of a cell. Never had to sit in no courtrooms. Ain't never been told on the, listen, not for nothing, bro. Those are the guys that you gotta put your hands together for. You understand? Those guys exist. There are men and women who moved a certain way. They was cautious. They weren't they weren't just moving around here recklessly. They listened to their intuition. They listened to the people that was around them. They listened to the good ones, the mom telling you, "Hey, listen, babe, I don't think you should go out tonight." To the wife, to the boyfriend, whoever it was, they had those people in their corner that would give them advice and they listened. For them, it wasn't about the glorification of the streets. Like, they didn't buy the expensive cars. They went instead of buying the Benz when they had the money to get the Benz, they went and got a Toyota Corolla. You know what I mean? They kept it cool. They kept it low because they knew that what they were doing was, you know, it was what it was. And so they moved a certain way. And because of that, they were able to last as long as they did without ever being wrapped up. They garnered all the respect from the streets. So to the point where if they did have an issue, they personally did not have to deal with it. They probably was feeding so many people that as soon as an issue would arise, as soon as an issue would arise, they had probably had people around them that was like, yo, bro, that was on that type of time. Like, yo, bro, who was it? Who did it? Where they at? Immediately. Because they looked at this particular person as the golden goose. If he goes down, then we all gonna be in the bad wave. They earn that respect from the streets. You got a lot of dudes that, they look at that a different way. You ain't never did no time. You can't talk about why not? That don't mean they wasn't in the street. That don't mean they ain't official. If you ask me, and I'm somebody who did time. I just did my last bit. I just did. I went in 14. I came home in 21. My sentence was 9 years. Non-violent, a drug offense. I only did 7 years out of that, whatever the case may be. But that was my third bid, all for the same stuff. Obviously, I wasn't good at it, which is why I'm not into it no more. Like that's just not my life no more. But it's definitely not nothing to glorify. But in that time, I've acquired a great deal of funny stories. I call them funny because it's funny to me. I've been in it. I've been incarcerated, and from the outside looking in, people watching these movies, these TV shows like Oz or any other show that would have like a depiction of the prison lifestyle. It is, it's definitely not like what you would perceive it to be. It's more often than not. Prison is hilarious. There's a lot of guys in there that's holding on to these images of who they used to be back in the 60s, the 40s, the 50s, the late 80s, and like they're stuck in this mode. Like, I'm so tough. Let me get, you know, it's my phone time, and and listen, not for nothing. Don't get it twisted. These dudes will harm you over these things that we look at as minuscule. Like, yo, bro, it's a state phone. Like, and it look like pay phones, and like you ready to kill over this? Like, you ready to die for this stuff? For honey buns? I mean, I've seen it. I've seen the funniest things. It's hilarious, but it's not because what happens because of these things. These things, these morals and principles that these gentlemen stand on. You know, it's funny, but it's not funny like that. You guys are that twisted and demented to cause harm or inflict pain or physical damage on another individual over a honey bun, bro. A honey bun. I think that at the time the honey buns at the store is probably like 50 cent. I could be wrong. I don't remember, but they wasn't that expensive. But 50 cent, 50 cent, not the wrapper, but the honey bun inside the wrapper can get you hurt. That ass. So real quick, let me get into this story. So um, it's like right before I come home, and it's funny because it seems like every time you right before you about to come home, all the drama comes your way. Like this is how I know that the devil exists. This is how I know that there's demons. This is how I know that there's negative energy that just exists. It's just floating around because without fail, every time my on my three bits right before I came home, it was always some nonsense happening. Right? Within that last 2 weeks of me coming home, all of a sudden I was facing drama, like people trying stuff. Or now that dudes want to fight me. Dudes ain't, I done been on the compound with them for a year, 2 years, 3 years. In this particular case, I was on the compound for 4 years and hadn't had any issues, that I couldn't step to or didn't step to already. And but in this particular situation, it was kind of this one was special. This one was a little special. So if you don't know, I did admit that I was a part of, or I was affiliated with uh, a group of guys that we like to wear red. Um, that my affiliation, uh, you know, it was the gangsters. We showing how it never ends. The G shine, right? And I was directly tied in. My big bro, uh, rest his soul. His name is Robo Just. That was his handle. But his real name Robert Lock. Official, 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 official. He was from Queens. Um, and I was tied in. Ever since I was a youngin. I was a little kid. Snatched me up and he put me here. Like he was right here with me. Because when we crossed paths, I was already on, you know, timing. I was already. And when I said I was on a time, I was already out here, you know, harming shit and flaming shit and doing all types of, nonsense. I was already out here. If the fiends ain't spend money with me, they probably is gonna, something was gonna happen to them bad. You know what I mean? Probably hit him in the, shoot him in the butt with a water gun. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Yeah, me and that water gun was crazy. I was sweating shit up. That ass. Um, so I'm in a compound. I'm in Bear Hill Correctional Facility. I think it's like 0304. I'm there. I was there from '03 to '06. Uh, my bid was this bid was a 2 to 6, but I already had no. This bid was a 2 to 4. I had copped out to a 2 to 6 before this, and had got locked up right when I came home from shock from that 2 to 6, and then copped out to this 2 to 4. So I owed mad time. I had mad parole time to do. They sent me to one spot before. I can't really recall. I wasn't there that long, but then they ended up sending me to Bear Hill. Bear Hill is up in like Clinton Correctional Facility area, which is way up. That's where they send you when they trying to get rid of you. Like all the police up there on their bullshit. Like it's just a different type of timing. So I get up there and I'm chilling, whatever, whatever. Anyway, I get into a lot of the stories that happen in this particular bid because it's a lot of funny shit that happened. Niggas done put in some pain and all of that. Niggas done, I did, I did my thuggy when I was there. But it was, I'll be honest with you. I'll be real with you. And this is gonna sound crazy, but this was, I had a good time. I really did. I'm not gonna lie to you, which is probably why I went back for a third one. Like I had a good time. I wasn't stressed. I have somebody coming to visit me all the time. Anything I wanted was being sent to me. And again, couldn't really process it the way I should have. I didn't see it for the opportunity that it was. And a lot of what I was doing in there kind of like fed into the mind state that I had. Every book I was reading was like ghetto books. The Truth to the Games, the cartel books. There's a lot of books that you read, and like whatever you consume, as far as like literature that you consume is which is gonna be your doom. You know what I'm saying? It's basically whatever you reading, whatever you doing up there, whoever you hanging out with, conversations you having, the activities you involving yourself in. it's pretty much who you're gonna be when you come out of there. And so when I got up there, I really didn't do a lot to change who I was, um, at all. So that's why when I came home from this second bid, like the first bid, I went right back to what I was doing before because there was no reason to change in my mind. I'm gonna get this bread. I'm gonna get this money. Plus, I'm with the guys and with the fellas. I'm respected. Nobody, violating me, doing no weird nonsense with me. I'm gonna handle my business. Even if the bros don't stand up for me, I'm gonna get busy. That was my mindset. So anyway, long story short, I want to get right to the end of this shit because this shit was funny. Um, I'm at the end of my bed. Probably let me go back like a month before I go home. Not even that last 2 weeks. I had one of the bros. When I say bros, I'm talking about somebody who was affiliated. One of the bros that was in his house. His name was Left. Um, but Left wasn't a part of my same set. I think he was. I want to say he was Stone. And Left had been down for like 12 joints, I believe. I can't recall, but I believe he was down for like 12 joints. And he was shaking. He had a lot of motion. He was doing a lot of things in there, getting shit done or whatever. Um, at some point they came and snatched Left up because some shit having to do with the phone. I really don't recall every detail. But me and him have been rocking. You know what I'm saying? And it was weird, man. It was a lot of weird shit. Not with him, but it was just a lot of weird shit going on in the house. When I say the house, I mean the dorm that we slept in. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, man. Like, for example, they had moved a person into the house that was a part of the LGBTQ XYZ community. And this person wanted to be referred to as Kasha. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I guess in there they was giving this person T. That's what I started calling them. I was giving T. They was giving T. Like hormone pills. So he had started producing like breast and all of that. So um, and when he came into the dorm, it was weird because I started to notice like funny movement from certain people. There was an older gentleman there named Pop who had been down for 20, 25 years. He started just like immediately when the dude came into the dorm. I just started seeing dudes like, especially like the guys who've been down for years. I just started seeing weird movement. Like for example, Pop. As soon as this dude moved in, like that same night, Pop is in his he's in his cubicle because we were. This is not a Mac, so there's no cells. It's like think of like a office space, cubicles. I'm saying each cubicle is there's a bed in it. They got like a little locker in there for you, and then another little locker. So you can put little stuff in it. But you got a big locker that kind of like come up to probably like your waist, and then they got one that come up to like your kneecap. Um, and then you got your bunk beds. You got lower bunk bed, high bunk bed. Somebody sleep on the bottom, somebody sleep on the top more often than not. The person who was in there first would sleep on the bottom bunk because that's less hassle. You having to jump up to get to the top or whatever. Or if a person had like medical issues, he'll be on that bottom bunk. Or if you was the tough guy, maybe you come in there and this dude is on the bottom, you tell him to get to the top. Whatever the case may be, the bottom bunk was preferred. But I remember Pop was on the top bunk in this particular cubicle. He was sharing it with somebody I forget who his bunkie was. The first night that the LGBT come in, the guy T come into the dorm. The first night, I just so happened to get up, go get some hot water. I see Pop sitting on top of his, like sitting on his bunk, no shirt on, nothing, like basically just sitting in his tidy whities. I ain't never seen him do no weird shit like this before. Never. It was off putting. I was like, what the fuck? Then there was another dude in there. His last name was Pink. Dead ass. I swear to everything I love. Now Pink, big, about 6'3", big, bald headed, teeth all jagged, ugly looking motherfucker. Crazy thing about him though is that his wife was bad. Like I used to go on a visiting floor. I see when she pull up, his wife was gorgeous, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I was like, damn, how the hell did it be like that though? Sometimes it be like that. But even he started acting weird when the nigga moved in. Like I would see him and T ain't like just talking all the time. They would just be having conversations, going over little corners, just sitting there having like little deep ass conversations for mad long. You know me, I'm not like watching them, but you see these things. Pay attention to everything that's going on, and you should. It's important that you do because it could mean life or death. So anyway, I peeped that, peeping that dude Pink, and there was a few other people in there, but these two individuals stuck out the most because like I never seen Pop act like that before. Like that was just weird. Homeboy just chilling in his tight whities, just feet swinging. He's sitting on the top bunk, just feet swinging. Like he advertising something or something. It was weird, bro. And then the dude Pink just kept getting up, walking by old boy Cube all night, stopping like talk to him, like it's late night, so it's time to go to bed. Like, what is you talking to this dude about? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. That's what you went to, and it just bugged me out because like dude had a wife, like she was bad, right? You know what I'm saying, so I don't know, man. Anyway, um, I bring that up because like this particular person, T, just was, you know, over time, he became um somewhat problematic. He's always in drama, always starting some shit, always, his mouth was reckless. You know what I'm saying? But with me personally, I never had no issues until they came to wrap up left. They wrapped him up or whatever. When I say they wrapped him up, they sent him to the hole. They sent him to the box over some situation with the phone. He had, I don't know if he had says threatened somebody over the phone or something. They ended up coming to pick him up and sent him to the box. But me and him were so close. Um, he had sent message to the dorm to tell me to get his triple to him. His triple, talking about a triple, talking about a blade or a shank or something like that. So he had told me to get that to him or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, bro, like, I don't even know where the hell that shit is at. Why would you send that message to me? But I started having so many people coming at me about this, like, yo, I just seen Left on a box yard, and he was like, "Yo, tell H to get that to him." And I'm thinking to myself, all right, how the am I supposed to get this to you? And secondly, or first, really, where's it at? Like, why are you sending this message to me as if I know the whereabouts of wherever you put this at, bro? Like, I really had no clue as to what the hell he was talking about, bro. Swear to God. Um, so there was another brother there. His name was Punch. Punch first got there, he wasn't even claiming nothing. Dead ass. Like, but over time, I guess like he had an older cousin. I forget his name. He had an older cousin who kind of like welcome him into the fold, and all of a sudden he was tough. You know what I'm saying? Because his cousin was the naive homie, and he. And I only bring that up because it was a time when like me and him kind of like crossed paths, and he was saying some extra shit and like said don't come outside. And so when I came outside, it was like I seen him like nothing happened. Like, so what was all of that about? Like, it was just weird. Like, but this is listen. All this is what like a month before I come home. Like niggas, I ain't never had no issues with none of these people. Then the dude T is in my dorm. You know, he called himself trying to press me about the situation with the triple. Um, and I just that was it. Like I had enough. Like nah, not you too. Like y'all not gonna keep on trying to play with me. And so I had a little crash out moment where I was just like I had made an announcement like yo, listen, y'all think I give a fuck about this date that much that I'm gonna let y'all talk to me and treat me like I'm not me. You got me fucked up. Anybody feeling any type of way, let's go get this shit out the way. Go grab your, whatever you gotta go get. Let's go get this shit out the way right now. Like I'm not doing this. They're not gonna play with me. They're not playing with me. I'm not letting nobody play with me. Like you know what I'm saying? Um, and so the dude T, him being how he is, his mouth and all of that, he was like, yeah. So come on. I was like, yo, listen, I'm not listen. So I went and you know got ready, went up in in the showers where it goes down. I'm in the shower, waiting, waiting. I'm really getting mad too, cause like I'm like, damn, I'm about to blow my whole situation behind this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with this dude is gonna be a hate crime or something like that. You know what I mean? I hate crime. I waited for about like 20 minutes. He come picking out the shower like, yo, what's up? Um, the dude Pink come from out of nowhere like, yo, bro, listen, he ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't even know why he involving himself in that. Basically, he came and vetoed the situation. The dude Pink, he came and vetoed the situation. He's like, he ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna make sure that he leave that situation alone. And even on that, that made me feel some way. Like, yo, my man, I don't need you to speak for this dude. That dude talking like he want to shit. That's a man in that. I don't fuck about none of that other shit. That motherfucker trying to shake. He talking all this tough shit. And I was just feeling some type of way, like even toward this dude now. Like yo, I was just like because I was what yo, let me explain something to you. I'm one of them type of people, right? That'll go out of the way to go out of his way to stay out of the way. My entire bid, I never I was not no troublemaker. I wasn't looking for problems. I wasn't looking for no issues. Wasn't stressing nobody. None of that, bro. I didn't need nothing from nobody. I wasn't begging nothing from nobody. My entire bit, my second bit, I was good. Like I was good. So there was no risk, no reasons for me to borrow, beg, nothing, bargain, none of that. Like I stayed in myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I'm a homie and all of that, with the homies and all of that, but I ain't need nobody for nothing. So the fact that the bro left and kind of like got me caught, and that shit had me so mad. Like, why the hell would you even put my tag on that? Like, why would you put my name on some shit I don't even know nothing about? I don't know where you put this shit at. I don't know where it's at. Why are you telling people to keep asking me to get that? So that shit would have me so mad, bro. So mad, bro. Like, cause you basically, and you know I'm about to go home. You getting me? I don't think Left understood that this shit. I don't think he like foresaw this shit turn into what it did. You know what I'm saying? Which is a whole bunch of people just being involved in some shit that had nothing to do with it. Just wanted to seem important because not for nothing. Like left was shake. Like he was shaking the compound. Like he was really doing his ones and twos up there. So he was somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like he had motion, like I said. So I just think that everybody that he had, anybody that would walk by that was close to the dome, that was close to me, he would just send out a message, and they just took that shit and ran with it. Like, but the fact that they was coming at me the way they was, I truly believe, I truly believe that it was because they knew I was about to go home. So there was like a sense of urgency, like, yo, we got to get this before he go home, and he's going home, so he really ain't gonna like book back until I made that announcement. I don't think they really understood that. You know, I'm not gonna. Yeah, we're not playing that. You're not gonna keep on talking to me like this and acting not to come outside and all this. Actually, like yo, who the fuck? You're like yo, my man. Like, yeah. So I don't know, man. But like I said, that situation got deaded that day when I said that. I let it be known. I told the nigga Pink, yo, listen, don't be talking to me on behalf of nobody. Niggas stop talking to everybody. Stop talking to me. Next person say something. ask me about anything having to do with the situation, bro. Like, if I gotta lose my date, it's gonna be we gonna have a date. We gonna go out. It's gonna be an amazing night. I promise you. I'm gonna shake this shit up. You hear me? Like, it's gonna get crazy. I promise you. And I was dead ass serious. Man, listen. I had the Jason Voorhees. You know what I mean? You know, they ain't want none. I kind of left the situation alone. I rocked that shit out. I had sent message to the bro exactly, to let him know exactly what kind of situation he was putting me in. By even sending this out to these random ass people that's not us first and foremost. And you didn't say nothing to me about nothing. I don't know what the hell you talking about. So, yo, bro, you put me in a situation where I'm about to lose my situation. Like, I'm about to lose my date, bro. I'm about to pop out. You know what I'm saying? And he had basically like sent word back, like he apologized, like, he thought that I was 050 or I was on point about his situation, but it's like, yo, bro, I was never into your business like that, where I know anything that you doing as far as like where you putting shit. Like, cause even though I fuck with you. You know the long way, you the bro. But just like you don't know what the hell, I really got going on where I'm putting my situation. I don't know where you putting yours. Like, we just not, I don't know. Those just was the conversations we were having. But I say all that to say this, man. And here's how this translates into the real world. You could be so close to greatness, man. You could be on your way to greatness. And this how you know you on your way to greatness. You're on your way to doing something amazing. All the obstacles, all the trip ups, all the nonsense, all the chaos just starts coming your way out of nowhere. Just people that never tried you. You find yourself in all types of nonsense, all types of you know idiocy, just arguments, random acts of just nonsense just starts coming your way. The Bible says, I'm gonna tell you this because this is my favorite scripture. Hold on, let me pull this up. I think it's in the book of James, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because I don't never want to misquote this at all. Yeah, it's in the book of James, chapter 1, verses 2 and 4. It's my favorite, though. It says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Let me say that again so y'all can get this stuff. All right? Just so y'all can truly understand it. It says to consider it pure joy. Get excited, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like the wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double minded and unstable in all they do. The reality of this is this. See, I personally am a believer. I have faith in God. And I believe that anytime situations start to arise, such as the things that started happening those 2 weeks before I came home, I believe that it was a testing of my faith and for me to, you know, just stay focused and even though yeah, there was a point when I was ready to crash out. I think that even in those times that my faith being tested, it was also me letting it be known that I am not going to allow you guys to just handle me any old way. I realize that my faith is being tested. I get it. I'm not gonna let y'all handle me no any old way. Because if I show that in here, then somebody could just come pop on me, take a month, make me have to do something and lose my day. So I had to let it be known, like, yo, listen, do not use, you know, the fact that I'm about to go home against me. Don't try to do that. But I stay strong on my faith and I allow God to dictate how things went out. Cause after I sent that message back, everything kind of like panned out. Dude fell back, and even the dude T kind of like came and apologized in his own way. I was like, let me get out my face, man. That niggas is weird. They just started being weird, like trying to act tough with me. Like I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was a laid back dude. Like don't, like I think I was just playing with the wrong person, man. They just didn't. And I was on the compound shaking it up myself, so I don't even understand why you thought that those 2 weeks was gonna change how I was moving. Like that shit was crazy. But anyway, that's the story. That's the truth. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, and I just wanted to share that with y'all right quick. But here's the best part of all of this, though. In the beginning, I started out talking about how I seen this guy talking about, Jadakiss not being official because he ain't never did no time. Earlier, that's how I started this. And yo, bro, there's nothing official about doing time. I'll be honest with you. I got a brother that's doing life without the possibility of parole. You ask that man right now, does he feel like he's official because he's never come home? Not only will he curse you out, but if he get his hands on you, he might spank you. There's nothing real about that shit, bro. There's not one person who got 10, 20 years in that'll tell you that they feel more official because they haven't been with their family in 20 years or 10 years. There comes a time in that bid when you look back like, yo, that shit was not that serious. Or I should have made better decisions. There's nothing tough about that. And on top of that, my man, you're not tough. You're not better than a man who never did no time because you got caught. That means you're dumb. You made a stupid move. And that's me admitting that. I made a few of them. I had 3 bids. That means I made 3 mistakes. Horrible mistakes, bro. You understand that the anomaly in the streets is the snitch, bro. There's no way you can foresee who's gonna do it, when they're gonna do it, how they're gonna do it. You can't knock that off, bro. There's nothing you can do about that, bro. So as long as you in here, you playing these street games, and you thinking you better than somebody because what? Because you doing time? You're dumb. That's stupid. No, I salute dudes like Jada. They can rap about that shit because despite what motherfuckers might be believing, you know, um, without saying too much, I done been through Yonkers, Mofa Gardens, the whole, School Street. Um, I used to live right, on the train station on the same block. I can't even think about it right now. And that shit. But Riverdale is right in front of it. I can't remember the name of the street I was on, but Riverdale is right on in front of it. I've been out there. You know what I'm saying? I know a few people. My son D. Frazier. You know what I'm saying? My son Tommy Guns. There was a few people out there that I done ran through. Ran into. You know what I'm saying? My son Blue, General, 22. Few people I met out there, bro. I'm saying there's a few people. Few people. I can keep on going on. But, I remember one day I'm standing in front of School Street, matter of fact. Jada Kids pull up in a Burgundy X5, and we out there shaking. You know what I'm saying? Some dice, whatever. Nigga, good in the hood, bro. Like fuck what y'all talking about. Like, y'all niggas don't know nothing about this, man, bro. These dudes be talking. You just chatting. You know what I'm saying? Because what? And the nigga got more money than you, bro. That's the crazy thing. Dudes be talking shit, but the nigga got more money than you. So you hating from the sideline. You was the definition of a hater. Talking about this man because he ain't never done no time. He's a clown. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect shit like that, bro. There's nothing tough, nothing honorable, nothing special about doing time, bro. Nothing. It was not one day while I was away where I was like, yeah, I'm a real nigga. No, I'm not. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I should not be here. I could have made better decisions. So, like, stop glorifying that shit, bro. There's nothing good about that shit, bro. Stop it. Nothing. You know, it just take a quick situation for you be that close to coming home, and somebody else could just wrap it up for you because you know they want to be real or whatever the situation may be. You got your freedom in someone else's hands at all times, bro. Like, it's nothing special about that, bro. Like, you're a clown for that. So on that note, man, I think I'm done. I just want to go ahead and slide this out on, on some music shit right quick because I can and I will. Hold on a second. Let me transition this shit.
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.
And every time now we making love. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, baby. And every time now we making love. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good.
Step into my office, girls going down. My business is your pleasure and no one's around. You can skip this interview, it's obvious I'm into you. Sorry if I'm being rude, I love to see you in the nude. Cold bottles of Moscato, my motto. I like a rap chick that can spit, but do you swallow? Says she doesn't tweet much, but she follow. The offer's on the table, if you're able, squeeze me in tomorrow. Red bone, chocolate chick. I dip my cookies in your milk, no chocolate chip. Too many names to remember, so I forget. But I'ma hit it like a hockey stick. Wayne Gretzky, right-handed but I hang lefty. So many women on the chase, but they can't catch me. But you the one, I know that you will come. And now that you here, don't be scared, no need to run.
And every time now we making love. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, baby. And every time now we making love. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good.
A pipe fitter, do her all night with her, and I make her feel good, so I'm alright with her. I said she could call me daddy, gladly. Not mine, but she had me. Married, she's a lady in the streets. She's neat, but when I get her in between the sheets, a freak. There's a party in my bedroom, naked is the dress code. Step across the threshold, girl, you ready? Let's go. And I can see it now, I'm a visionary. We can start it off with a missionary, but after that, I swear you gon' get it. Doggy style, froggy style, I hit it, you go ribbit. Oh. She can't take the back shots, but she can pose for a snapshot. She's addicted to the pipe, no crack rock. Steamroller, lay her down like black tie.
And every time now we making love. So good, so good, so good.
girl, this is the intermission. The part where we switch positions. I put the icing on the cake, icing on the cake. Girl, step into my kitchen. That's right, this the intermission. The part where we switch positions. I put the icing on the cake, icing on the cake. Girl, step into my kitchen. You gon' like it, girl. You gon' like it, girl. You gon' like it, girl. Yeah, I'ma say, and you gon' say, and we gon' say, let me hear you say, climax.
And every time that we making love, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, baby. And every time that we making love, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good.
Yeah, someone went to Best Buy.
She's working.
Making a holiday video?
Yep, with my new MacBook Air.
She's very creative.
Duh, she's always been that way. She made me 12 years ago.
Also smart, protecting it with her.
The fake plays try to come her way. No way, go away. So I ain't gon' waste your time. What I got to say ain't just a line. And I know tired of niggas run the game, girl. Won't you just tell me your name? You got your own crib, got your own car. Working 2 jobs, oh yeah, you work hard. Every single night you sleep alone in your bed. I know what type of thoughts going on in your head. And I just wanna love your body down. Get you alone when nobody around. Come on, let me just take you home. I know you want me. I know you want me. She digging my swag, she digging my flow. She like the fact we all got dough. But this is all I know. Baby, this is all I know. It's about 6 in the morning. She hit me cause she want me. I put her pussy in her body bag. Said that she got it bad. She got it bad. Said I'm just her type. Love the way I lay that pipe. Sorry man if that's your wife. Well she ain't your bitch tonight. You should hear everything that she's telling me. The way she move, I can tell she feeling me. I'm out her mind, like the words of a melody. Loving was a crime, she about to catch a felony. Hold me, she chose me, and she want me. She want me, she want me, she want me. I know you want me. I know you want me. She digging my swag, she digging my flow. She like the fact we all got dough. But this is all I know. Baby, this is all I know.
So beautiful. From your face down to your cuticle. And ain't nothing I wouldn't do to you. I promise to be true to you. For the last year, the love's been between us. Our determination to overcome is what completes us. Swear the feeling that I feel when you near me gotta be the same way Moses felt when he spoke to Jesus. I know the ride wasn't easy, but trust me, it gets better by my side. Just believe me, cause the time that kept us separated is about to be a breezy. Now let me kiss you on your lips, baby. Wheezy. Now don't cry, keep your head up. And when your friends hate, don't hesitate to tell them shut up. Cause they don't understand this, they just try and fuck your head up. And I would hate to watch us fall victim to the setup. So walk with me, I promise to take you far, girl. See, I'm a guap boy, you can be my star girl. Me and you side by side in this large world. I get you anything you could ever want, girl. I'm ready if you're ready to Introduce you to a new medley of love. When your heart feel like it's too heavy to budge, just think about us, cuz
I know you want me. I know you want me. She digging my swag, she digging my flow. She like the fact we all got dough. But this is all I know. Baby, this is all I know. I know you want me. I know you want me. She digging my swag, she digging my flow. She like the fact we all got dough. But this is all I know. Baby, this is all I know.